Welcome to another edition of The Legal Prescription. And the Legal Prescription is this amazing course and this amazing program that we have put together for attorneys in starting or restructuring their own law practices. And I'm Karina Lemons. I've been an attorney for almost 20 years, and I've had my own business for that same amount of time. And I also am a business coach and have some other things going in my life, which we'll talk a little bit about later.
And
Serena?
yeah, I'm Serena Williams, and I am also an attorney and serial entrepreneur and a business coach as well. Been practicing uh, law for about 15 years now, and been working with businesses since the mid 90s. So just here to shed some light on entrepreneurship, being a business owner, and all of those things that come with creating your own practice or being your best at someone else's practice. So, Karina, what are we talking about today? What's our topic of the day?
Well, I know we last week we touched on a little bit about work-life balance. I know we mentioned it, but we didn't really talk much about it. And that is the thing that I've heard most people talk about. I've had, in the last probably 7 years or so, I've had different law clerks and associate attorneys. And that is a question that they have. Even people, when I go speak somewhere, I remember speaking at our local law school, and one of the first questions was, well, what about work-life balance? You know, and I'm like talking about discrimination law, right? And so that seems to be something that is on the forefront of everyone's mind. So let's talk about it. Um, so what do you, when you hear work-life balance, Serena, what do you think about?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is it for a lot of people is like, what is that? I mean, trying to find balance. But I do think about being intentional, creating a lifestyle that um, provides you with what you need, certainly your finances, your work space, and hopefully doing something that you enjoy or love, and not leaving others behind because of it, right? Not getting so engrossed in that thing, work, deadlines, making money, that we're forgetting the other things that are important to us. I went through law school as a single parent and opened a law firm as a single parent. And, games are important. Parent teacher conferences are important. Um,
Mhm.
whatever's happening at school or extracurricular activities or being involved in church or wanting to go do your own social gatherings and finding kind of all of that space for whatever it might be, family, interests, hobbies, all of that. And, trying to see if you can map that out in a way that doesn't stress you out. It would be the way I kind of think about work-life balance when I think about that.
Well, what I think about is how my blue screen is moving over into your tropical island over there. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about having time to take off and go on vacation somewhere. Having not just the time, having the time and having the resources to be able to do all of that. And like you said, having a family, having responsibilities outside of your practice is a reality that many of us have. And so, I like the fact that we've thought about this, we've done it, we've advised people on it, and that in this program we're going to talk about how can you literally choose the life that you want to have. And that is really, I think, the difference between working for someone
Mhm.
and having your own, is that you can choose the life that you want to have. And so, yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. You know, it's being able to take some time off and soak your feet in the sand if that's what you like to do, or just being able to enjoy your family when you come home at a decent hour, as opposed to being to working, 18-hour days.
Yeah. I mean, and I think there's some importance in figuring out what that is for you, right? What that restoration time is, what that rejuvenation time, what your reflection. I know you and I have talked over the years, even about the balance being inside of your firm, right? That this type of law is no longer serving me the way that it used to, or maybe some things have changed about the system or the way that they do things, or maybe some things have changed in my life and I can't show up on this particular rhythm the way that I used to because I have some other obligations that I need to meet. And so I know, you and I have talked about some differences between state court and federal court, between um, litigation and transactional law, all kinds of things that we have to think about inside of our workday and then outside of our workday. So even thinking about that balance inside of the workday and what it looks like. I know for me, I always remember some really difficult litigation cases being cases where I felt like I was at the office for like 16 or 18 hours prepping and getting there early and trying to figure out some things and getting those trial notebooks together or prepping clients after they get off work and, all of those things for the larger or more, difficult cases or cases that had a lot more serious issues where there was a lot at stake. And getting to a point where I knew I can't do this. I can't make room for this and make room for the things I really want to have happening in my life at this point. And recognizing what's important today, what I can get back and can't get back, right? I can't slow down my child's growth. I can't say, don't graduate high school in 4 years. I'm not ready. Things of that nature. So I think just looking at it from that holistic perspective and, having a coach be able to help walk you through that and step you back. Because sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. You're inside of it. You can't see a way out. You're like, that sounds nice, but I don't think I can make it happen. And,
Yeah.
it's a really good feeling to be able to help people design what works for them and no, it doesn't have to be this cookie cutter lifestyle.
Mhm, mhm. Well, certainly we'd love to help you figure all that out. And that's one of the things that we do in the legal prescription program. And as Serena said, it's a combination of group coaching, one-on-one coaching, course resources and lessons. And we would love to be able to sit down with you and really just kind of help you map out what that's going to look like, and so that you can create the life that you want as a legal professional. So we have information down below where you can click on the link to look up more on the program and register. The seats are limited because we do take that one-on-one time with everybody. So please take a look at that and sign up if there's something we said resonates with you today.
Right. We look forward to having you all. Thanks. And I look forward to talking to you again next week, Karina.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right.